Well, I paid my rent. See, I'm rocking the American flag bandana. I got too much blue on. I don't want to throw the C-rag on them and think I'm still back in the 90s, late 80s. Yeah, ironically enough, that's a perfect segue to what I'm talking about. That time in my life. I always talk about I was a complete lie, you know. I say that like to brag on it, when actually it was some of the most embarrassing shit ever happened because of that. And I'm gonna let you guys know it. But this is only one video of it. This will be part one, because this is a long story. Let me 3-4 videos and get all out. And I'll show you the importance of why wearing a mask is bad for you. Not this kind of mask, another kind. Part two. Okay. Not gonna go into all the gang shit, all right? Even the philosophies and all the reasons why I got there. That's for another time. But I really didn't plan on going to college, no shit like that, you know. I didn't even really believe that could happen for me. I got sidetracked anyway. But I had some lifelong people that loved me, that helped me get that dream realized, or at least they opened the door for me. And one is Miss Sims. Mrs. Sims, I'm gonna be thankful for you forever. Forever. I pray that you won't be ashamed of me. I remember in second grade you came to me and you never left my side, even in my worst time. And man, I'm start crying, keep on talking about that. And I'm gonna sidetrack the whole video, but you know what, it needed to be said. In any case, I guess I'll come back on part 3. Part 3, and I do know that the wind is affecting the microphone, I apologize. Part 3, Mrs. Sims and Mr. Bowman both invested their time and money and energy in order to get me into Kent State. Matter of fact, so I can graduate at the time. It made it possible so I could take 2 little courses during my lunch period, and I got all my credits, so I never really had a 12th grade, which is cool, you know. I didn't like going to lunch anyway. I hated those little free lunch cards, man. I was embarrassed of it. But anyway, I go into college, and I'm homesick, man. I don't know none of these people here. I was like, I got to start all over again. But basically dumb teenage stuff. And I had a problem with my financial aid. Ms. Sims, Mr. Bowman told me, hey, just relax. The money is going to be there. Just calm down. But of course I didn't. And I signed myself out Labor Day weekend 1993. Part 4. And it's a hell of a thing. I could talk about this for the rest of my life and still never give it the justice that it deserves. But I went home on Labor Day weekend and fat man died, Charles Ballard, on Labor Day, 1993. And that moment has never left me, and by God's grace it never will, because it reminds me of exactly who I am and what life means and how valuable love is. But, you know, so I went home, I just signed myself out of college. Mr. Bowman, Miss Sims kept at me, though I ended up going back the next semester in 1994. But when I came back there, what I didn't know was that I was totally destroyed. I wasn't ready, and I was terrified. I had dreams every day about getting killed. Dreams every night. I didn't know who I was anymore. Part 5. So I find myself at Kent State when I probably should have been getting severe post-traumatic stress disorder counseling, like someone has told me plenty of times. I was not myself at all, and I was terrified of everybody. I was terrified to go outside. In my mind, I saw that everywhere I was going, somebody was going to kill me. That's what I thought, and I anticipated it, and my stupid self-defense mechanisms, which I've been fucked up with my whole life, told me, oh, invent this persona that'll keep people away. Like the whole crazy Curtis thing was a persona that eventually made yourself true, because you can't wear a mask too long without it becoming part of who you are. So anyway, I was lying to everybody about everything, lying about saying I was from California, you know, and I moved out to Cleveland and the suburbs and all that. I mean, I was just scared of shit, man, and I'm not justifying it, I'm just being honest, man, I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna hijack part 6 to talk about this girl named Toya, who I haven't seen since Kent State, but we had a semester, a few weeks at the end of 1994, in the middle of all my lies. I found truth with her, man, and I love the shit out of that girl. But I thought I found myself. I thought all that tragedy that I just went through a couple months ago was done, you know, and because of her. And she was very, very special for me. She's from Akron. I don't know her last name, and I forgot through time, and I could never find her again, and I probably didn't deserve to find her. But if she ever does hear this, I hope she knows that she was really loved. When I got back home, I was put back in that horror of mind state, and I didn't think I was good enough. And so that's why I didn't call you over that summer. When I came back. Part 7. Okay, and so yeah, that was the end of the spring semester with Toya. Had good friends, Butchie the barber, my dude, Tyree. We was a clique for a minute, Third Eye, rapping and all that stuff, man. That was good times too. But anyway, I came back to Kent the fall semester in 1994, and my lies just started catching up to me one by one, man. Embarrassingly so, okay? The worst part, I was at a party with this cat named Bam. I don't know if he's still around, but I hope you remember me. That suck-ass kid I was then, you know, you deserve to put me out there like that. And, you know, if I see you, I might punch you. No, I'm playing. I'm no love. It was great, man. No love lost at all. I got embarrassed as fuck because people who knew me knew that I was not from no fucking California, dude. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, man, in a party full of upperclassmen to find out that you was a joke. Oh, that's some horrible shit, bruh. Trust me. Part 8. Yeah, so I got exposed at that party. It was bad. I started drinking extra heavily. Sorry for my dude Chuck, my roommate. I was a dick to you. We talked. We're good, man. I love you still, man. You my dude. Hit me up. Yeah, man. I started getting drinking and avoiding people, and you know, some good people was there for me too, like Kim. Kim Hall, you're the best. I always gonna love you. But man, I was downhill sliding. It's tragedy after tragedy, you know, that's what I thought. I don't even remember if this really happened the way it did, but apparently I slapped a girl in the elevator, a white girl, I don't know her name, and I apologized to her if I caused a tragedy. I don't know how it happened for sure, so it could be, I don't know, but my heart's broken over that. But I ended up having to I got kicked out of school because of that at the end of 1994 fall semester. Okay, part 9. So yeah, I'm home, and once again, I'm sorry for what I cost you, whoever your name is. The triumphant hero returns, or should I say the triumphant zero, because that's what I felt. And most of 1995 was that reinforced times 1,000 in my own mind. In the lives, of course, multiplied. Most of my homeboys were gone off. I mean, Fat Man had died. Gary went off to the Navy, but you know, T-Bone was around. And man, Terry Lewis, dude, man, you was my blessing for all that time, man. You didn't give a fuck about nothing. And you pulled me to the side. You was my dog, man. My homie since the 2nd grade. In any case, man, you helped me, man, and I kicked it with you up until March 1996, which will be part 10. And yeah, it's an important part if you want to know about me. If you don't, then are you not entertained? Part 10. Yeah, so it's March, you know. Speeding outside, I didn't mention you, man, because, you know, after that Kent State shit I got you involved in, we kind of stopped hanging around. It's my fault as well. But, yeah, it's March, and right in the beginning, like, matter of fact, a few days from, probably yesterday, it would be from 96 to now. My sister, Jamil, came to the house and told us the horrible news that Gary had died in a car accident. A car flipped over, and killed him only, unfortunately. You know, injured them as well. But yeah, it was a tragedy, and I have to admit this, but I just couldn't cry about it. I had gotten I've been so sad and so disconnected, I just couldn't cry. And I sat there thinking, and me and Terry, we talked about that whole night. And I'm sitting there, you know, man, I don't even got nothing to wear to the funeral, man. So he said, well, you know, let me see what I can do. And then I think it would be tomorrow from the 1996 for the next video. Okay, part 11. So that morning, March 6th, 35 years ago tomorrow, I think, yeah, it's around the time, and we're watching a movie called Demon Night at the house. And Terry had come up with a idea to give me some money, a lick, whatever. And he said he'll call me later. I ate something. Well, I forgot what I was doing. I was dicking around, but I got back to the house around 8 something. My mom said I missed his call, and I tried calling him back, and I didn't get no answer. So I woke up the next morning. Red woke me up. Rest in peace, Red. He died on the 17th of March. Terry's body was found in the snow. Him and April Kate, I think her name was, and he got killed. And I was like, damn, I wish I'd have been there. Maybe I could have helped it. Or maybe I could have got killed too. Because it destroyed me. It destroyed me, and it still hurts to think about it. No, all right, so it was 25 years ago, 96 from now, I guess. And Red died in 2006 on St. Patrick's Day. But pretty much, yeah, I went to 2 funerals that week, and I was totally destroyed. And for the rest of March, I started just thinking about all my mistakes and how Terry, T-Bone, didn't give a fuck about my lies. It was my true friend. And it made me start walking towards being Curtis Hill again, which was a long, arduous, torturous walk. But I'm still doing it, still finding it, trying to get away with all the falseness in my life. Because I don't want to be famous, I just want to be real. And that's it. Take me or leave it, love me, hate me, whatever, but you're going to get the real me. And thank you for all y'all for listening, and rest in peace to all my dead homeboys. Never forgot y'all, never will. As long as there's Curtis Hill, there'll be you.